You know what messes up what you call your future manifestations and what we call your current vibration and readiness to perform for you? You're focusing upon what you think is. Your attention to what is, as it consumes you and influences your vibration to be about what is, prevents you from allowing what really is to come out of the vortex and into your bank. And it's because you're all mixed up on what's real. You think that reality is this furthest most manifestation, and we say that's old news. That's like gum that the flavor's all been chewed out of. That's not where you want to put your attention. That just doesn't matter. What is doesn't matter. But what's bounced out of what is, now this matters. This is where it all is. This is where the energy that creates worlds is focused. This is where your inner being is focused. This is where all the cooperative components have already been gathered. You just have to figure out how to be one of those cooperative components, which means you got to figure out how to stop worrying, which means you've got to stop letting what you think really is be less important to you by putting your attention somewhere else. So when we say not a good idea to think about that, you say, okay, I won't think about that thing that I'm thinking about. You're thinking about that thing that you don't want to think about, so you got to think about something else. And often when you pick up the stick and you want to think about this end, you're thinking about that end, then you need to pick up a different stick, because that stick already has enough influence going on that it's more difficult for you to find your alignment. You've put it all in your vortex through all of these step one moments that you've had. And Source has gathered it all up, and it's gestating and it's ready in varying degrees to flow into your experience in ways that you can feel it, and ways that you can know it, and then ways that you can sniff it out, and then in ways that you can see it. These are thoughts turning to things, and they are in various stages of that becoming. So when you get it, that these things are becoming, that they are turning to things, and you choose a subject that you are not resistant about, then these steps that we've been talking about start making sense to you, because you did all these step ones, and so you've got all of this stuff brewing and ready for you. You don't have to focus on the precision or the specifics of these things in order to allow them to come about. You just can't focus in opposition. You could have 10 things that matter to you. 9 of them could be going terribly, and 1 of them could be going right. And if you would focus mostly upon that one that's going right, you would hold yourself in vibrational alignment with your vortex, and the other 9 would start performing well for you, because you've taken your attention away from the opposite end of the stick.